One film about a struggling veteran and another about a classical music conductor are available for viewing this week.
And here to review Causeway and Tar is film critic Chuck Koplinski. All right, Chuck, last week we had some fantastic movies in the lineup. How are we feeling about these?
Pretty good. Pretty good. And I want to talk about Causeway. I know you guys ran an interview that we did with the director earlier this week. You know, there are some movies that you see and you forget by the time you get to your car in the parking lot, and there are others that really stick with you. And Causeway is one that has really stuck with me since I've seen it 3 weeks ago. It's one I just can't shake, primarily because of Jennifer Lawrence's performance in this. She plays Lindsay, and Lindsay, well, she's got some difficulties. She is a veteran from the Afghan War, and she suffered a severe brain injury. At the beginning of the movie, we see her going through rehab. She has a hard time tying her shoes, brushing her teeth, holding a cup. And the path back to getting to some sort of normalcy is incredibly difficult. But she does it and eventually gets a job here cleaning pools in New Orleans. And this is fine for her for a while. But she knows that her purpose and her place is in the service, and she's trying to get healthy enough to go back there. And there you see Brian Tyree Henry playing James. He's a guy that she meets, and they form a tentative friendship. In between the time, she keeps going back to this doctor to hopefully get approved to go back in the service. And there you see her mom, who, well, they have some problems with this. You know, film acting is a tricky thing. When you're acting in a movie, sometimes being still or doing very little is all you need to do. And that's what she does here. She doesn't do a lot, but she conveys so much emotion with her eyes. There's a pleading in her eyes. There's an expectation in her eyes. She's just wanting to just get back to being able to be considered like everyone else. And she knows that it is just out of her reach, just tantalizingly close. This is a heartbreaking movie, just a heartbreaking film. And the thing I loved about it is that, you know, we talk about our service people coming home. We talk about them trying to reacclimate. We don't know what it's like. We don't know what it's like to have to deal with little things every day. These little things that, once they're accomplished, are tiny victories. We don't know what that's like. And Causeway does a great job of reminding us of the sacrifice that was made and the battles that continue for these people. This is going to be streaming on Apple TV. I cannot recommend it highly enough. Stick with it. People are saying, oh, it's boring. It's not boring. It's about these people's lives and little things they have to do to get through.
Well, and it seems like the timing is nice with Veterans Day coming up as well.
So good point.
Just to give people a little extra thought to the holiday.
Exactly.
All right, can we talk Tar?
Tar. Let's talk about Tar. Yeah, and I'm sure it's pronounced some other way because it's got a funny, you know, thing there above the A, but it's always pronounced Tar in the film. Cate Blanchett, she gives a great performance in a very unlikable role as Lydia Tarr. Lydia Tarr is everything and a bag of chips. She is the thing as far as classical music is concerned. It's her world. We're just living in it. And let me tell you, she knows this. She is a monster. She gets what she wants, and if it's not exactly right, she lets you know about it. Her autobiography has just come out. She's about to conduct a major performance with a symphony in Berlin, and, well, you know, everything's going great. Until it's not. A former protege of hers commits suicide, and then all of a sudden, well, accusations of sexual impropriety start to emerge from her past. And suddenly, well, she's in the crosshairs of the cancel culture, and everything comes tumbling down. This is a movie that takes its time. Director Todd Field, he likes long takes, and there's nothing wrong with long takes, but there are things wrong with long scenes that could be cut. And this movie runs about 2.5 hours and could be cut down by a good 20 minutes. The thing that I found most frustrating about this film is that it spends a long time charting her downfall, but we get very little about what she does after everything falls apart. And we get so many tantalizing clues. We find out that, well, where does she come from? Oh, she comes from someplace you have no way of anticipating. And her whole background is not what it seems. And the film spends too little time exploring this. It's a good movie, but it could have been a great movie. It's a movie that entertained me, but frustrated me just as much. It's going to be mentioned a lot at the end of the year. She will be nominated. I'm sure we'll be getting plenty of awards recognition. But it's a cold movie. It's not a movie where you associate with anyone, and that's hard to get into.
Okay, what are you getting into on Monday? Or I mean, on the morning show?
Morning show. From here, I'm going over to see the movie movie I've been looking forward to most this year, The Banshees of Inisherin with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. I will be reviewing that tomorrow morning on The Morning Show.
Okay. And quickly, Tar, is that in theaters?
In theaters, and then Causeway on Apple.
Okay. I'm looking out for Causeway.
All right.
Sounds interesting. All right, for more reviews and witty banter, check out The Real Talk with Chuck and Pan, their YouTube channel for video reviews and segments, or go to their website for links to their weekly podcast. All right.